Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Week 3 of the North American side of the Champion Circuit. My name is Rainday, joined by Hi-Rez Pretty here today.
Hello, hello.
How are you? How's everyone? We're at the last set of the day. Let's get hyped. Come on, guys.
Coming down the home
We're coming down the
stretch.
home stretch. It's Spawn Kill versus Bananas in Pyjamas, and formerly known as Mutiny. But that was a very fun set we saw last week. It was like back and forth to the wire. We had Grapple was playing out of his mind with Makoa getting those hooks. There was just so Kintastic, Nystqt. They were all going off. So I'm excited to see them face off again. I wonder if it's going to be the same result.
This is a very close match, and we'll have to see if it is living up to all the hype here. Game number 1 here. We'll have to head over to the map screen. It will be played on Serpent Beach, the classic favorite here. Both teams very comfortable. Both teams very good on this map. Without further ado, we'll bring game number 1 straight to you.
All right, so let's get into it. And it looks like on the side of Bananas in Pyjamas, we'll have TheSheepy. We'll also have TheSheepy, will be playing the Androxus. Makkers will be on the Eevee, doing the B and getting that third-person perspective emote. Exalotus will be on the Fernando. Nystqt on, instead of the Grok, the Ying, and Kintastic will be on Drogo. So actually no Kintastic in the match. Kintastic is there, and it seems like TheSheepy is the sub for them.
So heading on over to Spawn Kill. Grapple will be on Cassie. No Makoa for him today. ElZulu instead will be playing that Makoa there for him. Pip today will be played by Graham, the lone wolf himself. Victor played by PrinceDannyTV, the hit scan champ for Spawn Kill. And Rovaniik will be taking up arms as Mr. Barrick.
And it seems like we're going to take a quick pause, bring it back to cams here, get back in the game as soon as possible. But the most important thing that I think we saw here is there is no Kintastic. We also are seeing an interesting kind of dynamic here. So Mutiny, or formerly known as Mutiny, Spawn Kill, excuse me, gosh, I'm getting so many names. And Mutiny, formerly known as Mutiny, Bananas in Pyjamas now. They have made a lot of roster changes.
That's right. So not only parting ways with their org, but with one of their, well, not parting ways with their, just a sub for today. TheSheepy.
Exactly.
Those are some big shoes to fill. Kintastic was very good on his Androxus last week, so it'll be interesting to see how this new guy handles all the pressure of the champion circuit.
Well, I hope he doesn't fall sheep.
Let's hope he doesn't play.
Snape
oh,
sheep.
never! I can't even.
That
pun got a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
I'm
not gonna attempt to match that.
There it is. Okay, thanks, bro. And now we see he's going in on the Androxus. He's going up into the air. The Nether Step is coming through, and look, he's got a reversal, but it doesn't do anything. He cannot hit it. And there it is. Welcome to the champion circuit.
Young blood.
Young blood. Grapple gets 2. He's not on the Makoa. He's on the Cassie today. And so far, 22 points are working for the side of Spawn Kill.
33 points and climbing now north of 40 here. Makkers and Grapple and tackle on the side of the flank here. Nice wormhole juke. He'll be able to soar himself back to the safety of his team, of his healer. But it's all Spawn Killed right now on the point.
Exalotus is trying to get back on there, though, but ElZulu says, get off, baby. This is my territory. But now, Exalotus on the Fernando. He's got the shield going down soon. He's going to get a couple of points for his team. Crawl them back into this match. 19 points. So they're about 30%, about 20% of really where Spawn Kill's been able to do it, but not too bad for Bananas in Pyjamas now slowly getting the point back under their control.
Yep, Barrick has respawned here. Spawn Killed. Very content here to just hang out, wait for their reinforcements. I want to see this Pip have an impact. He's not really a walking ultimate. Pip can do a lot of things okay, nothing great though.
Right.
The ultimate is really where he can swing that fight there, and it'll be interesting to see how if they're able to get any value out of that. Graham just forced out right now. Bananas in Pyjamas looking good here to maybe close out this first point.
And they could.
We'll call that a zoning Dragon Punch.
There it is, a zoning Dragon Punch, going to clear the air. And that is going to allow Bananas in Pyjamas to take this first point over Spawn Kill. So finally, we see a team that's played before not have immediate success in their second set. So it seems like Bananas in Pyjamas came ready to go. And Sheepy now on the Androxus is looking to add to that tally as this payload continues to push up the initial hill of this choke point, which is very, very hard usually to get past.
Barrage here. That damage will be bypassing all shields here, but the Nether Step is available, as well as the Accursed Arm. Sheepy now up on the high ground, opens things up onto PrinceDanny with a headshot, followed up with 2 bodies, pins him to the wall with the 4th, and now he's finding himself pressured out by the Makoa. ElZulu will take him down. Sheepy's falling time and time again in this champion circuit debut.
There it is, though. He got a couple of kills. Victor, he was able to secure that, and that's a lot of damage. Not going to be on the side of Spawn Kill that they were planning on. So getting him off his perch, that's going to be his role continuously, as well as Makkers here on Bananas and Pyjamas. So BIP looking a little stronger than most would have thought. Spawn Kill now stabilizing. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Grapple and the squad are going to look to zone out and get that dodge roll bonus damage up. If they can get a big damaging ability here off onto clumped up enemies, this could be good for them.
After a couple different flank routes, you can see that staircase. They could elect to go up and over the railing on that side. They could come, Grapple's covering this right flank here. They could get up onto that high ground bridge you see just on the top of your screen there. But it looks like they are taking the staircase right here, trying to break in here. But the barrack turrets are going to be doing a lot right now. Here comes the lockdown and the Evil Mojo. We'll see if they're able to find anything off the back of it. It will be 2 kills thus far. Sheepy and Exalotus go down here. Nystqt, third to fall. Spawn Killed hold once again.
They used a lot of resources there, but it was strong because they know if they can hold this out, they're going to have a chance to do well in this game.
Nice.
They know how quickly things can turn and how tight this game was, and they really want to even things up. They do not want to go down 2-0, Nick, because that could spell just a lot of pressure they don't need to put on themselves here.
See if he's able to get Exalotus off the map here. No, the disengage comes out a little bit late. Fernando just bumps his head on that doorway there. The Scout ultimate is available there. 9 seconds remaining on this push. Sheepy actually, the rookie pushing forward,
there
taking out Graham. The rookie with a double kill now in the backside, caught out, trying to get ElZulu taken down, but Rovaniik there gets the jump on him.
And there's overtime. It's ticked in while we were discussing things. So the time is ticking literally. If they step off that payload, it is not going to be good for them. Exalotus takes a very unfortunate shot mid-air while he was trying to get his health back, and then he's able to do it, which is very fortunate. His shield is not up there, though, and that was the big key. If he would have basically been able to tick in to that health regeneration, things would have been different for them, but they had a Fernando at basically 200 health. That wasn't going to stop anybody.
Yeah, Kintastic getting a couple of cleanup there. So I like the call to just hold the ultimates there. We see now almost everything is available for Bananas and Pyjamas there. They will be having every tool available in their toolkits. Makkers holding that Ice Storm there. That would have been a good Ice Storm, but I definitely like the call to hold it because I don't know if the follow-up would have been there.
Well, Makkers has not died yet. 4-0-2. He's clearly been on his play. Now, let's talk about, you've got all these tools, Nick. How do you use them? How do you put them? How do you take the paint? You got the right paint. How do you paint it onto the canvas so that you get the prettiest picture of all?
Well, as Bob Ross would say, just, it's your world, you know. You got to just do it how it makes you happy. And what makes Evie happy is probably blowing up all her enemies. So she wants to catch as many targets as possible in this Ice Storm. To set up just kills easily for her. Drogos, Fire Spit follow-up, Accursed Arm follow-up, all sorts of good stuff. Fireballs galore here. She's sneaking up on the backside.
Nice
finds
shot.
1 shot on PrinceDanny,
nice.
finds 2 shots. Will wormhole herself out. Rolled right into him. His grapple, though, the no-look shot. She's already taken off looking for her next target here. Just going to use that flicker to heal up. Blinking into the wall. It's going to be all good there. ElZulu will fall to Makkers as well here. She's carrying this fight right now, killing 3 of 5 targets. Team, please!
Oh my God, somebody, please! It is too much damage and too much pressure. The wormhole should be coming back. It's not. There it is. It's so much time on that wormhole now. People are favoring. I love the transition that card has made. Makes for a lot more interesting dynamics. Not as predictable, but Evie is not missing at all. Let's also mention that she's not dying. Makkers out of his mind, making this game his and Bananas in Pyjamas. As 71 points continue to tick onto the board, and there seems to be no way for Spawn Kill to get back and contest.
Yeah, their frontliner is dead. Grapple goes down as well. The Makkers now a 13 streak here. Objective going to be captured for Bananas in Pyjamas yet again. Going to be able to blink himself out of danger, soaring away, staying alive, doing what Evie does, but just so well.
He still doesn't die. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's not unbelievable, the player. I mean, it's just unbelievable that he has not died yet. They've been trying. They've been focusing. He even got picked with a Makoa hook, and we know how that spells death for almost any champion, especially Evie. But the wormhole, the ability for him to hit these air shots, apply this consistent pressure, and that's why you're seeing Bananas and Pyjamas do so well. They push past this choke. Why? Because they've had to back up to try and get a line of sight on to Evie. They cannot let her jump in behind. And now the Sheepy is going in for some damage. He's still playing. The Eevee's distracting him, but here's the Accursed Arm. He's trying to take down Graham. A healing potion will help save his life for a moment, though.
Oh, Blast Shield, too, mitigating those Accursed Arm swings down to just little 800 bops there, down from 1,000 now. The Ancient Rage going to be burned through by and large by the boys of Spawnkill. ElZulu will fall shortly after its duration, and Makkers able to go down. The first time this game, Makkers will fall, and Bananas and Pyjamas fall with him.
And that's a clean wipe on VIP. It seems like Rovaniik and the squad of Spawnkill have been able to stabilize again. 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Damn.
It's going to keep some time on the clock and allow Bananas and Pyjamas to formulate a plan to potentially get back into this game.
Shoutouts to Graham on Pip there with that Blast Shield and his healing potion. Ate the entire Cursed Arm and didn't even really, blink.
Well, he did mitigate one of them, and then the other 3 were 800 only, so pretty amazing how much Blast Shields can have an impact. Normally you see a Cursed Arm, it's a death sentence if you're just shooting a Pip who's not mitigated by shields, but showing a lot of differences there with Blast Shields, how much that can have an impact. So, very, very important.
Fantastic, hooked out, but he's able to fly himself away. That's how that survival card, able to proc his thrusters and get out of dodge. Nystqt finding the first kill in this fight onto Rovaniik. Makkers trying to get back in and be impactful like he has been this whole time. Sheepy, the Rook, finding a kill onto Prince Danny, one of the veterans here, 71% on this Accursed Arm. The Evil Mojo comes out, but Graham goes down immediately. ElZulu goes down immediately. Rovaniik answers back onto one, but takes a headshot and a rocket from Kintastic, and he's going to be sent back to base here. Couple reinforcements coming out. Prince Danny's going to fall, and it will be Bananas and Pyjamas able to convert there. 3-1.
Bananas and Pyjamas going bananas in this game and having so much success early on. Makkers is playing out of his mind. Sheepy is doing very well.
I see you.
We like Sheepy right now. He is picking up Androxus.
He's dying a lot, but he's getting in there.
But he's getting a positive KDA, and that's what you like to see. He's got more kills than he does deaths, so he's having a better impact on the team. And the victor, look at PrinceDannyTV on the other side of things, 4-9. Graham, 2-6. ElZulu, 5-7. There's just no, clearly the Sheepy and Makkers are applying so much pressure. Those flanks, those damage dealers, they're not having time except to run for their lives.
Yeah, they're definitely being kept on the run here. Eevee, so good at pressuring out. Sheepy as well there, also filling in. That almost pseudo-hard dive here. We see the Accursed Arm is available for him. Barrack trying to get set up. That hook's going to miss. Reversal's going to be good. 1,000 damage, 39. Onto Prince Danny, gonna send him with his tail between his leg. Accursed Arm coming out. Gonna be hitting him around the corner there. Likely to just end up in the Shell Shield. Finds a couple more shots, but ElZulu able to eat him with the Shell Shield there. Does not have the Nether Step available. Goes down as well.
Fantastic play, Nick. Talk about what happened there. Just dropping down as the Makoa, that was heads up, man.
Yeah, keeping his teammates safe. They're providing that personal bubble service for his carry, keeping him alive for the time being. Yeah, we'll have to see. I know. It's a day rate.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Personal bubble service. I would love to see if ElZulu has that option available, but it looks like he's just got the chain now. It seems like he's going with the chain route, and he's trying to take down Exalotus. No one's on the point, you're right. 50-50, both teams have found a little bit of rhythm on the point and then forced out at different occasions. Exalotus is still getting focused by this Makoa, and the last standing wins. The lockdown from Barrack is going to secure 80 points and a little bit more before Makkers is able to jump in and immune and buy some time for Exalotus to heal up with Veteran and get back down here. So that was a nice play by them.
Sheepy challenging Makoa on the high ground and losing that challenge to Makoa there. 72 points for Bananas and Pyjamas. Not climbing anymore. Spawnkill back in control of the point. 91 for them. Exalotus is here. Will pop the Immortal just to buy time. How long will he be able to keep himself up? 600 health. Immediately taken down. Grapple with the perfect time shot as soon as the Immortal duration ends.
And that's going to result in potentially, unless there's something we don't know, a point for Spawnkill. And so the reveals are coming. They want to push this now, Nick. How important is it to get a clean wipe on the side of Bananas and Pyjamas in order to push this to its furthest potential?
They need to convert this, like you mentioned here. They need to get back to a 3-3 scenario. They're going to give Bananas and Pyjamas too much room for error if they don't put the pressure on them in this round here. And it looks like the push is making good progress so far, but Makkers is able to pick up Grapple. in the backline. That's going to be very bad for spawn kill.
Here's the Dragon Punch coming in. He's looking for a big tank. He gets one of them. He takes him in the face. Rovaniik goes down as the big dwarf, and now he's looking for PrinceDannyTV as well. He tries to cut him off, but PrinceDanny, instead of going forward, actually retreats. He says, I'm out of here. Let me move away from these dangerous dragon with rocket. And he goes back to the safety of his teammates, and now Grapple on the other side, trying to find himself, but find him before Eevee. There's the chicken ult, though. Nystqt turned into a chicken. Makkers trying to finish off the Victor, who tried to combo with it, and it's not enough, though. There it is. PrinceDannyTV will go down. TheSheepy's taking a lot of pressure off of Makkers to make plays, but now Sheepy's making some plays of his own. There's the double kill. The rookie coming in strong. He's going to get pulled. The reversal will save him, but for how long? He's got to hit this, but he gets hit in the backside.
The Rift going to be available for Nystqt if he needs it. Kintastic binding the double kill. Go ahead and hold that ultimate. Ice Storm is still available. 60 seconds remaining on this push. Bananas and Pyjamas just moving around the map, taking favorable position, digging in where they want to take this next fight, because spawn kill are now all respawned and looking for another fight.
Makkers, again, the star of this game so far, just putting a show on this Eevee and just causing so much terror. But he's got so many good targets to terrorize, Nick. This isn't that whole death ball comp, which I think Makkers, with an Eevee pick, probably wouldn't be as successful.
Yeah, well, a lot of good targets for him. Cassie's a good target. Victor's a great target. Pip is a good target there, because Eevee, Cassie's pretty mobile, Pip's pretty mobile, but Eevee is more mobile than all of them put together there, and they don't really have any hard peel to make her stop doing that. I mean, even Barrack, hell, that's a good target for her. She can three-shot him. Sheepy just keeping the pressure on Rovaniik. Nice headshot, needs one more to do it there. Will he be able to find it? He's got his Fernando on the case, still trying to clean up that kill. This reversal is going to be big. 727 damage. The Cursed Arm is available, but he goes down.
But you know what? It seems to have worked, though. The defense has been successful. That was a great zone. He bought a lot of time for his team. And now a lot of ultimates are probably available for this fight. I didn't see a lot of them used at the end.
Yeah, they're holding. They're stockpiling.
They are. They're trying to get ready for the potential meltdown. And it seems like it is approaching. Graham, the only one without his ult, and that's a big one.
Yeah, definitely here. Going to have that Immortal. By the time they get there, likely Kintastic will get his Dragon Punch available probably within a rocket or two. Scout, as you mentioned, that sucks that it's not quite available there. 10% won't be charged by the time he rides to the point. We'll need to find a couple of shots to get that one. Evil Mojo, definitely a big piece of the puzzle going to be missing for spawn kill as well.
Yep, and he's got to have a good performance here on this pip. It's going to be big, but I want to make sure that they shut down Sheepy and Makkers. I know they're looking to flank together. Here it is. The two airborne flanks coming out on the side. There is a point fight, and it looks like it is already gone on the way, but they don't spot it out at all. Rovaniik gets totally surprised here. Exalotus on the point, but the lockdown is there. He doesn't care about the damage, Sheepy. He just goes into it because he knows if he can kill him, that lockdown will go away. He pays the price, though, the ultimate price, and ElZulu gets the kill and pops the Ancient Rage. A nice shot, nice ice block, and a nice blink away, soar away to safety for Makkers, but this point continues to push for Bananas and Pyjamas as Victor gets aggressed on so quickly, wastes his ult. Has to get out of it.
Little panic button. Oh, mid-air, able to take him down. The Ice Storm is going to be a little bit off the mark. Going to move slowly into them, but probably not going to get a whole lot done there. Another air shot coming out of Makkers. Can this man miss right now? Some lazy-esque Eevee play coming out right now. Prince Danny trying to stay alive. Makkers needs one more shot to find it. He's going to blink here in a second. Is he going to be able to? He goes over the door. Is it enough to find it? Kintastic is also here on the Drogos trying to find Prince Danny, and they will take him down. It's going to be a very staggered respawn.
Now it's Sheepy getting the final kill there. It's 89 points on the side of Bananas and Pyjamas, but Barrack has come back. He wants to go on the ground, but he can't get it. The healing potion, he got a little too excited there. He wanted to finish things off, but that was a crucial potential mistake. Exalotus is the only one holding things out, but not with Grapple around, as well as Rovaniik on the Barrack. This is going to be tough now. 36 points and counting up for the side of spawn kill. They cannot let Bananas and Pyjamas find themselves back on this point.
Yeah, ElZulu is falling very low. Prince Danny taken down by the rookie again here. Makkers is still alive, as always. Never dying here, only dying once so far. Sheepy takes down another kill. Finding Graham, ElZulu is taken down by the healer. Rovaniik soon to fall after. Overtime has been started for Bananas and Pyjamas. Are they going to close out game number one here? Time is ticking. There is no one anywhere close from spawn kill. They have given up. The chase is not mathematically possible anymore.
It's not, but unfortunately and fortunately here, we see another tight game down to the wire. We told you this was going to be an exciting set, and it certainly was. Bananas and Pyjamas end up cleaning it up, coming in and taking the first game off of Spawn Killed. So this is already showing us that Mutiny, turned into Bananas Pyjamas in terms of name only, are really tied and even
still there,
ready to play with SK. It is so tight between both of these teams. It is creating for some fantastic entertainment and Paladins spectatory. I'm making that word up. That's
turn
nice,
up for spectator.
Turn up for some excellent Paladins spectatory.
Spectator Graham.
Exactly, and moving. It seems like they dropped the spectator names. Moving on to the scoreboard, we are looking at the end of the game tally, and it does seem that a couple of things kind of shown out to me. One was the fact that the Fernando was kind of an unsung hero. Exalotus had 288 seconds on the objective, and I think that is something that you can't discount. The fact that he was able to just it's so much stall time, and I mean you have certain things like if you're stalling for no reason, and it's just eventually going to die. Like if you don't have enough damage to kill them and you're just stalling to stall, it doesn't matter. But with Sheepy and the way Makkers was playing, that stall time was often the difference between getting them killed and then back into the fight.
Shout outs to the Rook, top damage in the game right there, 113k, the only player to break 100k there. He was in the lead by about 20k damage there, 36 and 14 for Sheepy the Kid. Good
coming out strong. We'll have to stay tuned and see what he does in game 2.
A young LeBron James.
Oh, a young Kobe, man. Excuse me.
Agree to disagree.
All right. Let's move past that.
Headed over to the map screen. Jaguar Falls will be the second map to be played. This is going to be Bananas and Pyjamas pick, so they were able to take the win on Spawn Killed's map pick, now have the pick of their own. But like we mentioned, these Temple Ruins variants, it's not really super heavy team advantage. Every team is comfortable by now on these maps. They know how to play with and against nearly every composition that you could possibly think of on these runes. And we'll go ahead and see just what comps elected to be brought out here in game number 2. So it will be the Sheepy playing Cassie for Bananas and Pyjamas. Kintastic back on the Drogos once again. Fernando will be played by Exalotus. Yet again, staying comfy on this pick. Makkers, they gave him Eevee again after that outstanding performance there. And rounding things out will be Grok. Nystqt, very, very, very good on this champion.
I'm very excited to get that back after the Ying, but the Ying is going to be on the other side. They've got Grapple playing Ying, so he went from Cassie to Ying. Rovaniik will be on the Bomb King, and I like this pickup. I think Rovaniik is ready to show that he knows what he's doing on this champion. PrinceDannyTV will be on the Androxus. ElZulu will actually be on the Barrack, and Graham will be on Buck. Really exciting. I want to check out this Buck play here. What's Buck's goal on this lineup? Who's he going to go after? It looks like Makkers.
Dive, baby. Makkers is an okay pick here. It's a little tough there. He's going to get juked out a lot. I'd like to see him get onto these less mobile targets. The Cassie's a good look for him. The Grok might be a good look for him. He's picking up the first blood there onto Grok. Is not able to get that heroic leap out. Rovaniik, though, able to clean up that Cassie. Prince Danny combining with him as well to pick up Exalotus as well. Spawn Killed well in control of this first point, climbing north of 50 points.
It seems like they've hit a switch. They finally got the draft they wanted. They let Makkers have that Eevee, who was so strong on it. But now they seem to have given up something very important, which was working for them. And that was the ability to have as much point sustain as they did. They've got the Fernando, but now having the Grok, it just doesn't seem to be doing as much as the Ying did.
Yeah, so this Androxus pick is also going to be a big factor, I think. How well can Sheepy perform without it? He's on Cassie now. He's going to be under a lot more pressure from Buck this time around. We've seen him fall 2 times in a row to Graham's Buck. It's in overtime right now. Not able to find the answer. The headshot. Prince Danny is a premier Androxus as well, Sheepy. You cannot give the veteran what he's comfortable with.
And there it is. They did. And it's just like Kobe Bryant getting his spot on the court. You can't stop him when you just give him what he needs. You got to force him into the double team, and PrinceDannyTV, he's not getting forced into anything. He's feeling comfortable right now. Makkers hasn't put enough pressure on him. He's roaming around the map. He's letting Graham take all of that pressure and basically just focus eyes on him. And then look, no one is even aware of where he is. He's got an accursed arm as well. He could use that in just a second. He's up into the air. He's looking for a good target, and he found it. There's TheSheepy. Dodge rolls down. That is a kill. PrinceDannyTV is unstoppable.
Yeah, moving down now, has a reversible available to him. Will likely fall here, and it will be Exalotus cleaning him up. Makkers trying to get in, do what he does here. Is on the backline right now, finding some long-range shots, trying to just get a couple dismount moves, some poke damage. Taking a random shot for 900 plus from Eevee there is no small feat there. Now going to be in danger from the King Bomb here. Able to get no kills off the back, but Rovaniik actually the one taking down Grapple. Trading out. Graham going to get Kintastic before going down, but Prince Danny staying alive here, carrying the team like young LeBron James would do.
And he's feeling himself, man. He is really ready to get here and win this game. He's the Defiance in midair, for crying out loud. He is feeling himself, and he is ready to go. The accuracy bloom on that, he could not have expected to
That's
hit.
like Kobe just taking the shot when it really wasn't there, you know what I mean?
Let's just,
LeBron would never do that.
I mean, here's the thing. I think whether you're LeBron or Kobe, Androxus wouldn't even do that either, because that just there's no, on the accuracy bloom on that is so impossible to hit from that distance. It is just impressive, and I think a showcase of how confident he's feeling on this champion. Makkers, however, feeling confident on Eevee as well. This could be a serious duel. He doesn't know where she's gone. She's wormholed back, but now she could be looking for the kill. He really has no idea where she went, and he's waiting for her. It's like a horror movie. I know that there was I heard footsteps, but I don't know where.
Gonna hit that reversal. Not gonna be good on anyone. He eats a fire spit though, but he's able to get up into the air. Whoa, whoa! Narrowly dodging the first shot, but eating the second from Makkers. Makkers with a double kill. Now in this fight right now, Lockdown is available. Will ElZulu pop it? Just barely able to stay alive. Sheepy's gonna pin him to the wall here. Buck's in a rough spot as well. 8 seconds remaining. Tempest is coming out right now. Struggling to get this push off the ground and spawn kill.
Oh, big time though, big time. Rovaniik can maybe do it. He's gonna allow overtime into the air. Rovaniik
downtown.
Downtown, he takes it. The 3-pointer goes in. He's got the poppy bomb sticking. ElZulu is there, and he's staying near his turret to make sure that he doesn't lose too much health. And now he's basically forced to back off. The defense was successful, but a couple of hot plays there from Rovaniik to try and clean things up, although it's going to be a tie for BIP and spawn kill going into this next point.
That's right here. So that Nystqt going to be picking up Hi-Rez there on the Grok. Trying to keep everyone debuffed there. Not able to heal up. Oh, Buck going with the deft hands here. This is a card it's almost a staple on Buck, I feel like. That reload feels just so slow. In clutch moments, it's definitely worth it to have that reload speed.
Well, it's interesting because, like, if you're diving right, the Cassie, if you get the Cauterize, that means she's not going to be able to get healed as much if she hits you with the dodge rolls. So you're going to help with that duel. But the deft hands with the reload speed, it's kind of more of a decision. He's saying, I want to be in the fight a little longer. I want to have a little longer of an impact. It takes a long time for me to basically go into a fight and then reload. And if I can get that back up a little faster, I can have a little bit more DPS on my side, a little bit more staying power as the aggression continues. And it does seem that Exalotus is buying some more time on that Fernando, whereas PrinceDannyTV, though, he's got eyes for Sheepy. He wants to get the kill, and he does not get it. Nystqt with the air, however, Rovaniik comes in with the slam dunk, taking him down, and he gets taken down as well. And Exalotus, all the meanwhile, 41 points ticking on the side for BIP.
Just content to sit, chill out on it. So guaranteed shock pulse there in combination with the ice storm coming from Nystqt there. He is more than content to just land these shock pulses all day here. Prince Danny forced into a rough spot, hits the reversal. King Bomb's coming in to help finish this fight. It will take out Sheepy immediately there, but the Ghost Walk is going to be good here. The 1v1 coming out. Rovaniik so consistent. Poppy bombs himself up in the air to buy time to reload and finds it. Rovaniik with the plays.
That is why he does that. That is why he does that, because when you use your Poppy Bomb, he's got a certain card in his deck that allows him, after he's exploded a certain amount of bombs, to actually reload quicker. And so he picks up that deck, explodes all those bombs in a very short period of time, and then jumps up into the air. When he's in the air, he can reload and have a full clip very quickly, like you just saw, and be able to win that fight, which is very often crucial for a Bomb King. Running out of bombs is one of the best ways for you to die.
Yeah, absolutely. Overtime now for Bananas in Pyjamas here. Able to take it back for a time with Spawn killed, but it looks like they might be able to convert this one here. No one from Spawn killed is around. Bananas and Pyjamas will take the second objective here, swinging the momentum back in their favor off the back of their very phenomenal defense in round 1.
VIP being able to continue to be the VIPs in this game. PrinceDannyTV, though, he's taking down Kintastic easy peasy. Makkers and TheSheepy, though, they have a little bit of a fight. PrinceDannyTV is trying to get the better of him, and he does double kill. He says, I'm tired of you taking me down.
Rookie.
Sit down, baby. I'm on my champ, and he's not going to let you forget it at all. PrinceDannyTV, really, really solid Androxus player.
Premier Androxus coming out for spawn kill. 96% on that accursed arm. You can see him posturing to get a good flank to launch this one off here. Makkers is pretty low. He's going to be spotted out by 2 here. Goes in the reversal, gets nothing for it. Has the nether step available, however. Going to try and get up onto this high ground to heal up.
I actually don't mind that. That was an interesting decision. He elected to go for the high ground because the Fernando was chasing. If Fernando continued, he couldn't really affect him as much at that high ground, and I like that. And so now he's spotted out Makkers. He wants to kill. He's going to another step and try and get it. There's only one shot away. Oh, but he takes him down. PrinceDannyTV is on point right now. He's got his reversal, and there's the windup from Graham. He's going in, and he's got that depth dance to try and reload as fast as he can, but it's not enough. And there is the pressure coming out from PrinceDannyTV. He's taking down one with Nystqt. He wanted to take down another one. ElZulu's backing him up, and there's TheSheepy. He's going to finish it off. The rampage for PrinceDanny is complete, and this man is going off.
So much just continuous pressure from spawn kill there, just following up ult after ult. They're keeping them on the back foot. They had nowhere left to go. All their mobility had been used, and they were just sitting ducks. Their Grok, in his Tempest especially, is a very vulnerable target. He gets no additional defenses there, just the utility he brings from that ult. Nystqt forced into Ghost Walk right now. PrinceDanny trying to close out this kill.
Nystqt just getting picked on here. It's like a bully at the playground, just taking him down. There's nothing Nystqt can do. He's like, I don't want to give you my lunch money, but you're so much bigger than me. And now all of a sudden, you've got the shield helping PrinceDanny to stay alive. The reversal. He's going to eat a lot of damage, but what a dodge there by Kintastic. But is it enough? PrinceDannyTV is feeling himself. He's got a little bit of pressure from the Fernando, and that will do it. Actually, excuse me, from ElZulu, and that's going to take down PrinceDannyTV. And so Kintastic, he's going to have to think about his ways. Makkers, though, the pressure is on still, and it's 8, 6, 5, 4 seconds left. This needs to tick into overtime, otherwise the conversion is not going to happen.
And members of Bananas Pyjamas are here to send it there, but they cannot afford to lose any more fights right now. Every pick is going to be crucial right now. Grapple getting burned out by Fernando. Sheepy getting a double kill. The rookie going big in this fight. Graham finds one. Triple kill for the Rook. Rolling forward, looking to close things out. Misses that one air shot. We'll find the second. Finds another one onto Rovaniik. 5 kills in total in this fight for TheSheepy. The respawns are coming through, and he's looking for more.
He wants one more. Can he get another one, though? Graham and PrinceDanny, they're both got different plans. And Makkers, he's already warmed him up for him. That's a nice disengage to allow Buck to not land on him. And there, a blast shot as well. TheSheepy showing improve. Oh, my goodness gracious. Grapple. He's going to have to run away because Sheepy's doing too much work. The rampage comes in. He gets him anyway. He gets the double kill. He's looking for the triple. Exalotus is there, but the defense is successful because he rolled away from the payload cards.
So close there. Just the smallest little misplay from Sheepy after his adrenaline's pumping, man. I can't even fault him for it. It felt like he had so much on his plate there. It looked like they were going to be able to convert there, but spawn kill, they're able to hold it out there in a last-ditch effort. A cursed arm coming out from PrinceDannyTV. The stabilization play from the veteran, shutting down the rookie's momentum.
My goodness, man. I mean, what a swing. I mean, they had given that up. Like, you know, you have to know that it's Spawn Kill. We're like, we're not going to be able to win this one. They're so close. They just wiped us all, but the dodge roll takes them out of range. That is so unfortunate. As we take a look at the items very quickly, just to reference what they are, a lot of Chronos picked up here on all of the team members there. We see the morale boost, however, on to Rovaniik, so he wants that ultimate up a lot more, and now 12 points already for his team. A quick pause is going to come out on the side of one of the teams, and let's get into the discussion about what is taking place, Nick, with TheSheepy, the PrinceDannyTV battle. This is pretty epic.
It's going pretty. It was at first it was in favor of PrinceDanny. Found the first couple of first bloods there on TheSheepy.
Right.
TheSheepy has come back and made the bigger impact plays total. PrinceDanny's probably ahead in the head-to-head 1v1 matchup here, but he hasn't had any of these crazy, massive impacts. So Sheepy, God, how many kills were that? 7 or 8 total in across 2 team fights there. Able to give his team so much space. That was an overtime from about halfway all the way to the end there in a single snowball team fight scenario. and it was almost enough for them to convert. So we'll be keeping all eyes on him here. Looked like we almost came out of the pause there. Yeah, that pause will be ended. We are now back in the action.
Looks like Rovaniik doesn't realize it yet, but there's
back.
the pause. Hello. And there's the Poppy Bomb and the Grumpy Bomb. Now Exalotus is going to be in trouble if he doesn't get out of there. And he's already been isolated here with Rovaniik. He's going to help get the kill, though. The Sheepy's going to get a couple. And it seems like there's still a few things the teams want to talk about. It's not really sure. They're not really sure where they want to go about this because Makkers, you know, we first talked about how Makkers was unkillable. Now Makkers is almost an afterthought, right? It's Sheepy versus PrinceDannyTV. And if PrinceDannyTV gets the better of Sheepy, the fights tend to go the way of Spawn Kill, right? And if Sheepy gets the kill, it tends to go the way of Bananas and Pyjamas. So it really is about who can help create and facilitate either one of those players, especially if they're not 1v1, to have the better advantage. Can a Makoa, you know, can the Grok come in, bounce a slow off to allow
and those
all
1v1s, like you mentioned, can lead into these big snowball plays like we saw last round. That's all it takes. We saw like in Spawn Kill set against Eager, Rovaniik was so close to making these snowbally types of plays where he gets one pick and then he gets to get to the rest of the guys that aren't even looking at him and just chew through them immediately after. So it is these 1v1 matchups are very huge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, you're right, because obviously you have not only the PrinceDannyTV, I mean, Androx is a really good snowball champion. Makkers, really good snowball champion, right? If you don't pay attention to her, she does so much damage to you after she blinks that if you're just not looking, 1-2 shots, she's dead. Next player is totally, you know, undefended, caught off guard, teammate's dead. Wow, I didn't expect that. She gets another kill. But we talk about, obviously, looking at the side of Bomb King on the side with PrinceDannyTV. If he can go in and PrinceDannyTV gets the better of him, that leaves less pressure onto Rovaniik. Rovaniik is just a monster with that. I love the way that he quickly explodes the bombs, right? We see a lot of Bomb Kings. Sometimes they try to go for the stickies and get 2 or 3 to get the bonus damage.
Not Rovaniik.
He is all about boom, 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 throws it, detonates it right away, and it allows him to really take advantage of that reload card that he gets. He's exploded six bombs in a row. He's got 24% extra reload speed. And now all of a sudden he reloads after he poppy bombs, and he's got all his bombs back up.
That was a sweet play there, taking that 2v1 there.
He messaged me that. I said, what is this deck about? He said, this is exactly why I use this deck. That exact moment. So it was really cool to see that come live on TV.
Time to shine, baby. Yeah, that's a great feeling when all your cards align. You leverage every single deck card in your loadout in a fight there and just come out on top. Beautiful stuff.
And the displacement, too. I mean, we haven't seen – I think a lot of people immediately say Grumpy Bomb, right? Grumpy Bomb, that's the point counter. It's kind of a point counter, right? Because, I mean, it's like they'll run away. But does it really do the same impact as I mean, I don't really know if we have a full point counter, right?
Yeah, it's not the hardest point counter, right? Unless you're running Doomsday, which we see that I don't believe Rovaniik is. I think he's running more that reload Poppy Bomb type of deal. So the Doomsday's not there. It's not going to, you know, murder any shields right off the bat there. So Fernando can just kind of back up, eat that, you know, 800 base damage, and then kind of just chill out and then move back to where he wanted to go. So it's a good zone control thing. It's one of the best in the game, you know, but CC in a shooter can be deadly.
It sure can, and so that's why you want to use it when you're out of the obviously when you're out of the position to where, you know, Fernando's used his charge, Makoa's used his shell spin, you have Barrick used his rocket boots, and that way they're forced to be on the point. That's why that Grumpy Bomb, as the overtime continues to tick, as the fights get more and more important, as depending on the credits are matching up, that Grumpy Bomb becomes more important. Because you can't step off the point just for a second. And if you stay on, it's kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. So that's where Rovaniik is going to be. Probably in the earlier parts, more of a flanker. The secondary parts of those fights, he's going to be looking to control the point. But moving into kind of like what's standing out for you in terms of Bananas and Pyjamas this game. I mean, we talked about Makkers not really having that performance that he had last game. Is that really what you think is keeping them from pushing this into, you know, that next zone?
He's doing okay. I don't want to call him out as doing bad in this game, but this map is a little bit less favorable for Eevee. There are a lot of corridors for him to kind of get around. But as opposed to last map, Serpent Beach, when he's able to go up over doors, just a lot of verticality for her. She can go nest up on that little, I don't even know what the best word for it is, a little like overpass. There's like a couple little nooks where you can actually blink up there and hide out. There's a lot of places for Eevee to hide. on Serpent Beach. Jaguar falls, you know, it's good for her, but it's a lot more closed off. She's not able to kind of get these flying V kick coming in hot kung fu style on people, get the double shots.
Yeah, exactly. There's no like horizontal movement. So you talk about the map going this way, and here's the capture point. You can kind of come through this way, or you can come through that way. But coming through sideways now, really, really hard to do and nearly impossible. So it just limits the routes she can take.
Definitely.
Right, and it just puts her in more of a bad position. But Makkers not having the worst game, still not having that lights-out game that we saw before. But Nystqt on a 9 streak now. He found his rhythm. He was not doing too well. PrinceDannyTV, he was focusing the Grok, getting the healing out, hit the totem, take him down. It was like a kid beating up somebody at the school ground. But all of a sudden, Nystqt's found his rhythm in that last push. What was that about?
Yeah, he's definitely watching his positioning a little bit more carefully, making sure to stay with Exalotus on Fernando. Grok has always kind of been that pocket healer. He's got to stay with the tank. He's not really super effective by himself. He's bouncing the shock pulse. He's getting the pocket heals. It's all good stuff for him, and he's able to be very effective. He was almost Nick's pick this week. He was very, very solid on that Grok.
Why did he miss?
Because of dude, Bird's play. That popping that Drogos with the clone, that was godlike. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm gonna be honest. I did not know that was a thing. Until Bird did it there.
You didn't? Wow, Nick. You don't know everything about Paladins? What a pleb. Dude, I knew that.
That was a nuts play, man.
That was a nuts play. That was fantastic. If you don't know what we're talking about, we're referencing episode 2 of the Esports Weekly, and that is where, obviously, we cover Nick's picks, and he gets to choose which kind of highlight moment he thought was really impressive in the champion circuit, and he picked Bird, actually using a clone of Ying to go ahead and counteract Bugsy's Dragon Punch in the Burrito D69 battle last weekend.
Yeah. Not just that, but he found the kill on Bugsy.
Yeah, that finishes off.
And then converted the payload with his team like that. Like, all of those things combined, just amazing play there. And so we do gotten through this pause now. A little bit of a lengthy technical difficulty there for somebody, but we're back in the action. 57 points in favor of Bananas and Pyjamas. 14 on the side of Spawn Kill. We are all tied up 2-2 here. Somebody will be on match point. Whoever captures this payload could potentially close out game number 2.
You mean they're switching teams? I don't understand what you're... Oh, you mean they're about to be able to win. I got it. Okay, so match point is coming up for one of these squads. PrinceDannyTV, we talked about him. He's going to have to make the big plays, and Rovaniik comes in as well. The double team flanking damage combo here is so strong between the Bomb King and the Androxus. The synergy is palpable, and ElZulu is taking advantage of it. There's Makkers. He's going to have to retreat. Graham and Rovaniik is zoning. 92 points for the Sheepy in squad of VIP, but 78 and counting for Spawn Kill.
Nice absorption of the fire spin. They're throwing it back into Nystqt. Makkers just trying to YOLO in here. Takes the headshot in the ice block. Grapple will close it down, but locking down the point is ElZulu. Tempest in combination with Fernando. That's a lot of damage. Here it comes. Death from above. He's able to find one. Looking for more. Lays into Exalotus. Double kill with some headshots there. PrinceDanny making the veteran play, helping capture that for Spawn Kill.
And Spawn Kill finally find themselves in the lead of this game, making sure that they are the ones to remember here. They started off strong. They're finishing even stronger. ElZulu riding along, riding dirty there with those turrets, getting that healing station, and Graham just doing what he does as a buck, getting out of the way of those dragons. At least for a time being, he was.
Sent back to base off the back of that Dragon Punch. Rovaniik with a nice pick up onto Makkers before going down to Kintastic. Exalotus now just coming out of base, trying to get back reunited with his team. A little bit of a stabilization in order here for Spawn Kill. They have to wait for these respawns. They have to wait for that tank to come out, get back on the front lines with them. Graham is getting poked very low. He will be taken down before that recovery has the chance to do anything. A long-range fire spit is going to be absorbed out here. Right now, the man advantage is going to be in favor of Bananas and Pyjamas, especially after that pick on a Rovaniik.
Huge plays by Makkers. Almost got the air shots on the PrinceDannyTV. He's looking for it. Nice plays, but Sheepy's there to follow up, and that was just too much with the projectile accuracy of Cassie and the area damage and potential crushing damage there coming out from the EV, forcing PrinceDannyTV into wild decisions. And nice play by the Sheepy. The double tap in midair, getting the damage off of the disengage, and the dodge roll is alive, but he dodge rolls in a bad spot, and then dodge rolls again. Unlucky for him, though. He ended up almost having that. It's about a minute left And it seems like it is time for Spawn Kill to make their move if they're going to make it at all.
Oh
but
no.
a hold is going
no.
perfectly right now on the side of... Oh!
Baby,
Bananas and
Kintastic.
Pyjamas.
Watch this fire spit. It could be big coming out. Makkers is in the back line. Buckwild is out as well. Who's going to get the kill? Graham's going to pick up Nystqt. Double kill for him before falling down to Makkers. Triple kill for Makkers. Just getting in the back line uncontested. You cannot let Eevee do that, much less Makkers.
Makkers is finding his rhythm again. That's his triple kill. He's going on to Rovaniik right away. He's going to force the Grumpy Bomb out. So none of that to force them back and isolate the team. A Barrack Shield is going to come out at a kind of an awkward position and force ElZulu to have to wait for his cooldowns before he can really aggress there. Makkers jumping over and under, doing a loop-de-loop, feeling like he's trying to get something done, and he's got something done. There it is, Makkers and Kintastic, the blasters on the side of BIP, doing so much work. It is really hard to expect Spawn Kill to get past this choke. Overtime slowly ticking down.
Will they be able to buy time for their reinforcements? It doesn't look like it's going to be tied up 3-3. This matchup is probably the closest in the champion circuit historically here. Maybe Burrito District 69 a little bit closer in their head-to-head, but these two teams are just so evenly matched heading into this final round. A lot of ultimates on the board right now. We have that Vision coming out from Scout. We're going to have the Dragon Punch available. That's huge as well. Tempest in combination with Immortal could be a major swing factor here. But on the side of Spawn Kill, we've got Illusory Rift, King Bomb, definitely going to be the one to watch, as well as the Accursed Arm. We've seen Rovaniik and Prince Danny do good things here, one after the other when these ultimates are played. That is a ton of pressure, forcing Bananas and Pyjamas to shatter and give up favorable position.
And I like also PrinceDannyTV and Rovaniik with the morale boost choices. They know those ults are huge game changers, and that's what they want to prioritize getting. There's a Rovaniik Poppy Bomb. He's trying to get up, but one bomb already hits Makkers. What accuracy coming out from Rovaniik. Here is Grapple, and here is the King Bomb. He wants Sheepy. They know they got damage. He's going to take out the healer, though. So that means no more healing on the side of Bananas and Pyjamas. Spawn Kill. The Accursed Arm is going to force everyone away and give him and his teammates save from Exalotus. A little bit of pressure there, but now the lockdown from ElZulu may not be enough. Graham is there, but will it get Exalotus off the point? Doesn't look like it will.
Sheepy staying alive. Kintastic is here as well. They're able to pick up ElZulu before trading out anyone. Rovaniik now in a bad spot. Sheepy rolling forward. Is he going to be able to do? He's going to take the safe roll back. Looking for one more. That Poppy Bomb is down, but his roll is down as well. Here comes the recovery from Graham. We'll be able to stuff him out. This pick will be huge. Sheepy takes him down. In a clutch moment, he sees Prince Danny on the backside. Tempest is here to swing things out. The overtime is going to be close here. They're contesting the point.
99.
Spawn Kill is so low here. Sheepy just continuing to roll through. Double kill for Sheepy. Sheepy going so big in these clutch team fights. It will be Bananas and Pyjamas closing things out for game number 2.
Wow, Bananas in Pyjamas with 2 wins already on the board. Finally take down Spawn Kill, who got the better of them. The roster changes, bringing in Sheepy, has done a lot for them. And look at the plays. Let's look at the damage again. 114,000 damage, top damage at all. What a performance by the Rookie of the Champion circuit here, showing that he is in the right place at the right time, and that Bananas and Pyjamas not only made a good name change, they made a good roster change as well. On the side of Spawn Kill, you saw Rovaniik bring out his famous Bomb King, get over 100,000 damage, which is absolutely nuts. PrinceDannyTV almost there as well, but it just felt like Graham, Grapple, and ElZulu and the squad of SK could not finish things off. It was a 3-3 win. It could have gone either way, and of course, obviously, going in the way just because of that last crucial team fight. Although Nystqt was taken out early, they could not get down Exalotus, and we talked about the sustain and the pressure, Nick. He seemed to provide it perfectly for Bananas and Pyjamas.
Definitely here, so moving right along to game number 3 will be played on Frog Isle, so the third Temple Ruins variant now to come out for losers pick. Spawn Kill being the losers of game number 2 have elected to head here to Frog Isle. Obviously, this is a more map, as opposed to Jaguar Falls and Serpent Beach, this is kind of more where you can pull out maybe some pocket picks. I like to see Makoas on this map because there is so much hazard zone to pull people off the match. A lot of death balling on this map. This is a shorter payload push here, so we're able to see those snowbally types of comps kind of reign supreme on these smaller maps. We'll go ahead and get right on into it, see who we've got.
And on the side of Spawnkill, you've got Grapple on the Makoa, which he did so well with last week. Rovaniik, it's on the Grok. Somebody, hold on, let's pause the stream. Just kidding. He's going to go away from his damage flanker Bomb King, going to the Grok. PrinceDannyTV on the Victor, which didn't work too well, but there's no Eevee, so I think he's going to be okay with that. ElZulu, he's on the Fernando, that big tank roll. And Graham, he's going to be on the Barrack. So that Barrack will be making a big presence here on the side of SK.
Like we mentioned, a very scary death ball, snowball type deal coming from Spawnkill with the boys of Bananas and Pyjamas. Sheepy's going to be on Cassie, trying to answer back with another great game. Kintastic again on Drogos here. Nystqt on Pip is going to be looking to break up that death ball with the Evil Mojo. Makkers on Bomb King this time. Rounding things out will be Exalotus on Ying.
And so already the death ball comp is there. The Sheepy gets the kill on a Rovaniik, though, who's playing as Grok, and that's just so much pressure. Look at this Grumpy Bomb! That is not going to be what they wanted on the side of Spawnkill, and all of a sudden, you see Makkers in the squad of Bananas and Pyjamas make it happen, and there it is. Go ahead, do your thing. No matter if he's on Eevee, no matter if he's on Bomb King, he's making it happen.
Yeah, 49, 50 points already on the board. For Bananas and Pyjamas, going to be very heavily winning out against this death ball comp. This is exactly what they want to do. If they can take this away from them early, we saw it work so well in the Eager spawn kill set. Eager were able to just kind of lose that fight there. Poppy Bomb away, just barely able to escape the grasp of that hook.
And there it is. The Sheepy still getting kills, though. They cannot stop this one. He is on a 5 streak, and right as I say it, curse of the commentator, it's going to put him down. The Wreckers and the Cauterizes have been picked up, and here is the scenario. You've seen 48%, excuse me, on the Pip's ultimate, but 74 and counting on the side of Spawnkill. They've tried to get their combined scores to 91 and positive, but it hasn't worked. It's 89. It's 92. Here's the Dragon Punch. This fight is almost going down to the wire. 99. Spawnkill have a chance to wrap things up here and get the first point of the game with this death ball comp, and it seems like it's worked.
It will. They will be able to take that. That's exactly what they needed. Big swing plays coming out of Spawnkill. That's exactly the type of swing that they needed. The momentum is now in their favor. A lot of long-range pressure coming from Kintastic. Wants to get these shields taken down sooner rather than later here. 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time in this push. Let's see what Spawnkill's got left of the tank.
All of a sudden, you see Grapple there. There's the hidden. He's not able to hit Makkers, who uses the cover between the walls to do well. And look at that damage coming out. It seems like Jolt, actually, not the damage, the displacement. It seems like Jolt 4 had to be picked up by Makkers there to be able to move the Makoa that well, and that's what they answered with, Nick. They say, you were going to pick Bomb King, but we're not going to do it like you, Rovaniik. We're going to pick up Jolt 4 and be able to bring that to the battlefield. And what will that do for them?
Going to give them increased knockback to enemies, and this is very, very good on a map like Frog Isle, where there's a ton of hazard zone to push people off. Triple Evil Mojo in combination with the Fire Spit. So much follow-up, finding 2 of those kills immediately. ElZulu goes down as well, and Grapple is sent home alongside Prince Danny, but a nice hook onto the high ground is going to open things up for Prince Danny to try and aggress onto Sheepy. Has to reload and will fall down. Sheepy takes the head-to-head.
And Sheepy gates it 2-1, basically. Of course, she's got her teammates behind her, but this is just a strong performance by Sheepy, and all of a sudden, I can see Spawnkill realizing that they do not have a lot of great pressure from range to be able to deal with the onslaught coming out from Bananas and Pyjamas, especially with Makkers here on this Bomb King running this Jolt 4. He is going to look to find the answer, but it looks like Kintastic, he's found Grapple, and that is the answer that he needed there, so he's going to get rid of the Makoa, and now the Fernando shields are already burned. The Wrecker composition has started to work here, and it could all be downhill for the shield comp.
Taking out one of those tanks early is very, very crucial to dismantling the death ball style comp here. Nystqt laying down, suppressing fire here. Ooh, but the flank is coming around the backside. ElZulu is here alongside the rest of his team. Prince Danny finds 2 off the back. Rovaniik picks up 1 as well. Grapple, Nystqt only able to answer back with 1 kill. Prince Danny will clean up Makkers, and Spawnkill's gonna roll here, but the spawns are gonna be coming through. We'll see if it's in time.
A really interesting interaction there as well. You saw Nystqt actually use his ultimate there. You actually saw that take place, and with the Grok going into the ult, actually, excuse me, Rovaniik going into his ult, he was able to kill the Poppy Bomb. So the Poppy Bomb has a amount of health. So what happened was Makkers threw that Poppy Bomb down, tried to blow them away from the tank, but because Rovaniik was still in his ult, died right after that, he was able to destroy the Poppy Bomb before he could jolt them away. So kind of a lucky, maybe purposeful interaction.
15 seconds.
2-0 now for a spawn kill. They want to end this game early. They want to do this like Burrito, taking the quick, swift 4-0 between 6 to 10 minutes with the snowball comp before these wreckers get online, before the cauterizers get online. We saw this comp fall apart once those start getting to ranks 2, ranks 3 here. We're keeping some good streaks. Prince Danny's on a 5 right now. Everything is going spawn kill's way. We'll see if they can close it out.
And there are the wreckers. No shields left. The barrage is coming from Victor, but the King Bomb is ready, and I'm wondering if a Poppy Bomb will make this one come forward, or if he's just going to set it up. It doesn't matter. He's getting there. There's the Jolt 4. He's going to push himself out of the air. The King Bomb should be ready in just a moment. Oh, he misses with the Grumpy. That is a bit awkward. 62 points already on the side of spawn kill, but that is going to get a stun, but it doesn't matter because they're immortal during that time, and Makkers goes down. That was a fantastic immortal by the Fernando.
Immortal clearly not the worst ultimate in the game. They're able to save everyone from that King Bomb. Dragon's Fury is available, but he's taken out. Prince Danny rolling on this Victor, the lone wolf. When he gets going, cannot be stopped. Another one, and another one. DJ Khaled in the house right now.
And there it is. Prince Danny and the boys of Spawn Kill feeling good about their chances at pushing this payload to conversion. And they've got so many opportunities. Grapple there with the BM from Makoa, and it just looks like things are going well finally. The shield comp, we know it's so dangerous on this map. It works so well unless the counter with the wreckers can take effect, but somehow it just hasn't been the case yet. And of course, for the lone damage dealer, it feels really good.
Yeah, he's just ripping into Exalotus right now. Takes him out. Another grenade onto the high ground. Barrage is available as well. It's going to circumvent any sort of shielding that Bananas and Pyjamas are looking to do. Long-range pressure. Good grenade, but will not find the mark here. Still sitting on that barrage. Has the option. Doesn't even need it. Will come out finally there. And it's not enough. Bananas and Pyjamas cannot find the answer to spawn kill. Then spawn kill getting themselves on the board, taking game number 3 back.
And that is going to be the game for them. So finally getting themselves on the board here against BIP. Spawn kill come, and with a very good strategy under 9 minutes, they get a great draft, and they go ahead and win this game. I'm going to be surprised if we see them continually allow the shield comp on this map. We've seen it not work many times. Now, they did go, again, for the no tank, and this is where I don't like it. I think that...
Has this won yet?
It has never won, right? And so I think that there is no real clear method to deal with all of these tanks without picking a tank yourself. I think even if it's a ruckus, right, the lack of sustain that you have without someone who could shield or at least survive for an extended period of time under fire is going to hurt your chances of potentially winning. And for me, I'm ready to slap the next person that doesn't pick a tank, okay, against the full tank lineup. I'm ready. I'm ready. It could virtual slap. I'm ready to do it because until I see this win,
stop it.
But it's the other thing too. It's like once it wins, you'll say, oh, it works, right? It just hasn't won. So I'm not saying that it can't win. We haven't seen it. We still haven't seen it. It probably won't. And so yes, Ruckus isn't your favorite. Ruckus isn't great. I still don't know if no tank is better than a not as good tank, or maybe a poor tank.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the way
because they're sacrificing damage, right?
Yeah, definitely here. With the tanks, it's like how do you let all 3 of the good ones slip through your draft? You know what I mean? Like you see him, pick up 2. You're like, all right, it puts the pressure on you.
Right.
You have to commit to grabbing one of them.
That's why it's not really a conversation that anyone could say, well, we had to pick Ruckus and we don't like picking Ruckus. It's like, no, there's always an option to get the 3rd tank if you see them pick the first 2, right? You can always prioritize that. You may not, and you risk that, but that's too much of a risk, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I think I can actually grab this draft. We'll see how this went. Yeah, so Spawn Kill picked Fernando, and then it was Cassie Ying in response. Then it was Barrack and Makoa. So that's when they lost. They picked all 3 of those tanks first there, so they went hard in. Spawn Kill, able to grab that draft.
So it seems
that's a good draft.
It seems like the draft actually got the better of them,
so
rather than their
they
strategy.
Picked the Fernando, and it's not clear that they're going for that hard tank lineup yet. And then they get Barrick Makoa with their second and third picks there, and then all of a sudden it's too late. They have to go. They have to commit. So great draft coming out.
And you got to be ready for that, too. That's a drafting potentiality. With so little tanks, I mean, in the competitive scene, you cannot prioritize anything else, I think, but getting the tank that you need for your lineup.
For sure.
Unfortunately, because that can happen to you so easily, and all of a sudden on this map, you would just have no way to get beyond it.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens in game number 4, and we'll be headed to the frozen wastelands of the Glacier Keep Frozen Guard variant this time around. This is loser's pick, so Bananas and Pyjamas have elected to go here. Be interesting to see. They elect to take any comp switch-ups here. Hopefully they get to grab a tank here. They don't want to get rolled over in such a fashion. These snowball, death ball comps are very, very dangerous if they get rolling.
And there it is. The game starts. It's the Frozen Guard. And right now, Bananas and Pyjamas are guarding their 2-1 set lead against Spawn Kill. TheSheepy will be on the Androxus. We saw him perform so well on in the game 1 of this set. Exalotus will be on the Fernando, which he's been buying them so much clutch time. Makkers will actually be on the Barrick. Nystqt will be on the Ying, and Kintastic will be on the Buck.
So rounding things out for Spawn Kill this time, Rovaniik will be playing that Cassie, taking up arms on the famous Makoa Grapple. Going to be living up to his namesake, hopefully today. Prince Danny taking up arms as the lone wolf once again here. Eevee going to be played by Graham this time, and the final selection was ElZulu on Mr. Drogos.
There it is. So both teams finding a way to have a tank. It doesn't seem like they're going to get fooled again by the strategy, and all of a sudden, PrinceDannyTV, although he's getting guarded there by the Makoa, really good job. They've got 34 points to their name already, and there it is, the first blood. TheSheepy actually is going to take down Graham, and that was not successful. It seems like Spawn Killer in a bad spot to deal with BIP here, and now all of a sudden the Androxus is out for blood. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to get the kill onto the turtle. Now he's going after the dragon as well. It's a double kill. Can he make it a triple? He's going after the hunter's daughter. He's got one shot to make his name, and that's two, but he still gets the results. 58 health and objective captured for the boys in BIP.
Not a bead of sweat on the rookie's brow now, moving forward with confidence as he's just slain so many members of Spawn Killed. Doesn't want to get sloppy, though. Is falling low health and will retreat for the time being. Makkers, he's a nice fire spit, but this payload's already rolling. Coming up on halfway here, and Spawn Killed have yet to lift a finger in resistance.
There it is. No fingers lifted. Nothing. Not even a slight breeze has been blown on the way. Not even a pinky. Not even pinky nail. There is nothing that Spawn Killed has done to resist this movement. And that is why, partly the reason why is because of TheSheepy's play here. The consistent damage, yes, it's 100, it's 200, it's not much. But look, this guy is not missing. He hits again and connects onto ElZulu. The Accursed Arm is here, and I know he wants to snowball this one, but he doesn't need it. He says, I got Cassie in the bag. Give me that. 7 in a row, 8 in a row for the rookie on the Androxus, and now he's looking to make it 9. She goes into the ice block, but that's all out of him. He gets the kill. This man is unstoppable.
That was a blazing fast push there. 2 minutes and 30-some-odd seconds there to capture and convert that payload there. 2 up and 0 for Bananas in Pyjamas here. This comp switch is working for him. This map pick is working for him. All cylinders firing for the young Bananas.
So we see PrinceDannyTV and the squad of Spawn Kill, they'd elect not to pick up a healer here. Rovaniik gets off the Bomb King, which is okay, but they go for a tank, they go for 2 flankers, and they go for 2 damage. So this is a really interesting decision. They don't have any sustain on the point. And you talk about Fernando, Barrick, Ying. I mean, there's no way they can contest on the point here, especially with Sheepy playing out of his mind, putting the pressure onto these flankers and just winning the 1v1s.
They have to find him first. I'm looking at Grapple to land the nice Makoa hook. Just going to be rolling right by. There's the barrage. They're putting in some decent work. The Accursed Arm is available. Sheepy's under pressure. He is the one to pick right now. Rovaniik getting first blood, but trades out his life with Nystqt. Grapple pulls in a nice Exalotus. Dragon Punch is here. Will he be able to get the Immortal off to counter it? No, ElZulu will find him. Prince Danny shuts down the Accursed Arm. Did it actually take the charge? It did. Sheepy with a big, big miss.
Huge play there. That was absolutely clutch by PrinceDannyTV, and now it is all on the side of SpawnKill. They've got 67 points and counting, 74 right now, trying to get it to 100 before the boys of BIP can come back. Makkers of them are making a desperate attempt, but the objective is captured, and SpawnKill get themselves back in this game after a dismal performance in the first round.
So they are, and to be able to, here comes the Ice Storm from Graham there to just clean up this fight. I like the play to get things rolling in a similar way that Bananas and Pyjamas did in the previous round there, but it's a double kill for Makkers there to make the stabilization play.
Seems like Makkers has the number of EV no matter whether he's playing her or playing against her on that barrack.
He knows how it works.
He knows how it works, just using the shield to his advantage and mitigating some of that heavy damage from that blaster, who can be mitigated by blast shields if you buy it, but doesn't seem like a lot of people have prioritized that here. Exalotus and Rovaniik
what is that roll?
in a bit of a fight. He's trying to get the extra damage. It's just
Body
going to be
blocked?
DPS, and oh my god.
I have never seen a full hard body block in
But
Paladins.
that was close, 475.
That was crazy.
It was very
I've
close.
never seen that.
I feel like if he would have dodge rolled once, he would have been able to get that extra damage. It would have been close. He probably would have been down to 200, 100. Really interesting there. The Sheepy's still alive and trying to find his targets. Graham is going to be one of them. Another step. He's not going to use it. He says, all right, that might peek my head out a little too far. They seem to have this wrapped up really nicely, and now he's actually needs another step to retreat.
Ooh, he does eat a shot from Rovaniik's Cassie there. He's a hideout behind this pillar there, taking a lot of damage. Misses that reversal there, just taking heat from all sides. Sheepy just wants to get out of dodge right here. Another step's not going to be available. He's in a bit of a rough spot right now. His tanks are falling. Graham with the triple kill. Graham going huge in this fight. Lockdown's available. Will Makkers pop to keep himself alive? Double kill answering back is Kintastic. More Bananas and Pyjamas drops the turret, and it's a nice shot from Makkers. Able to get the read on Graham and take him down.
But no one at that time was pushing the point. That was a little silly. He had PrinceDannyTV and Grapple go chase that, and now Exalotus is back on the Fernando. They could have had at least 5 more seconds of pushing that if they had stayed away with it, while Makkers, PrinceDannyTV, and Grapple went to go hunt kills. So this could come back to haunt them. This choke point is not easy to get by, but Makkers and squad seem to be doing a decent job of it. But once one carry goes down, it might be tough here. All of a sudden, you see Exalotus, Makkers there doing their best. They're holding this, pushing this back. SpawnKill are there and actually trying to shut things down. And all of a sudden, you do see 5 seconds ticking on the clock. This may not be possible for them to go ahead and push.
And Bananas and Pyjamas going to be chasing them all down here. This is a great defense for them. They go up 3-1. All they have to do now is capture the point, and they will take this series, I believe, for the first time ever over SpawnKill right now. This might be their first win in the champion circuit.
There it is. It could be. This is possible. SpawnKill have gotten the better out of all of
this
the
would be
games
their first win
against them in terms of a set perspective, but now Bananas and Pyjamas win this one. It could be their first win, and nonetheless, with a rookie who's jumped in after a huge amount of changes to the roster, they are finally seeming to find their rhythm. Makkers is on 11th Street. TheSheepy is 10-5. If these two can keep playing at the top of their game, Bananas and Pyjamas are going to look good.
Nystqt has the Illusory Rift available, so a lot of AoE map healing potential to come out here in this fight here. Both teams just jostling for positioning right now. Here comes the Dragon Punch. The Immortal is there. It will save everyone there. Barrage is coming up with the follow-up. Kintastic drawing first blood. PrinceDanny takes down the healer on the side of Bananas and Pyjamas. Their sustain is now cut off. It's no longer a factor in this fight. Exalotus able to find ElZulu. PrinceDanny answering back on a Kintastic, but it's a great hook onto TheSheepy to shut down the big rookie.
And there it is. Rovaniik's coming back into the fight. You challenge Makoa. Exalotus is still on the point, and he wants to get his buddy theirs as well. But it's not like it's going to happen. PrinceDannyTV is going to take him down, and now all of a sudden, it looks like SpawnKill have the control over the map. 38-41 and ticking upwards, and it's up to Sheepy and the boys of Bananas and Pyjamas to pull out some big-time plays in order to save the day here. Sheepy, he does get one with the help of Kintastic, and PrinceDannyTV goes down. Grapple with a nice pull, and Kintastic is dead, but now Barrack is set back up for the boys of BIP.
Oh, and it's a big accursed arm. Death raining from above, finding a ton of value is TheSheepy right now. Gonna fall back, gonna be able to heal up 79 to 69. The point is in contention right now, but it's good. That headshot from TheSheepy is gonna shut down ElZulu. Nystqt finds Grapple. Nystqt with a double. The healer going big in this fight here, and now PrinceDanny is surrounded and pinned to the ground. Nothing but the boots left. Bananas take the point, the game, the series, and find their first win in the champion circuit.
And that's gotta feel good. They get a new roster
Feels
change.
good, man.
They get a new type of style going on, and that player comes in and actually does as well as he can, because he just basically ended up dominating what we needed to see from them. Was perfect, and it was just a beautiful showcase. You see Frozen Guard was where they finished it off. You also see the fact that, obviously, for me, it's the rookie. He's showing up. He's coming in.
Yeah, buddy.
He's coming in. Nobody knows who he is. They don't know, should I deal with this guy? Should I prioritize this guy?
Yeah.
I know a couple of these other players, but TheSheepy comes in and really proves himself this weekend. I think it's one of the big reasons why they won.
Made a huge impact here. Despite leaving their roster there, despite changing the roster, leaving the org, you know, you got to hand it to him. That's hard to do, to come in with a new roster. Just, I don't know what the reason was for leaving the org there, but they're able to come in, find their first win in the champion circuit here. Getting things going with a new roster, it's kind of a weight off your shoulders too, because it's always awkward to bench somebody or kick them. Yeah. I'm not sure what the situation was there, but coming in with that fresh blood and able to find your first win, not only a great performance, but an overall win against a team that you've been so close to beating for so many weeks now. It's got to feel good.
It's got to feel good. They played extraordinarily well. And you got to give a shout-out to Spawnkill as well, who continue to play really well. I mean, these games have been so tight no matter where we've seen them last week, this week. And we're excited for next week. Obviously, these teams are becoming better and better as they think they face off against each other more. And that's what we're hoping, right? The development from playing against the top-tier teams is going to keep improving them. As, of course, these teams will not be qualifying. Matchpoint qualified already for the Hi-Rez Expo. And so they'll be joining Burrito as well as Nocturnes Gaming at the HRX already. So it's going to be pretty exciting. These teams will be able to be in the gauntlet, though, and we still got that to look forward to, plus a whole nother week of the champion circuit.
That is correct here. So, all things told, the fighting for seeding now is going to begin here for the gauntlet. You don't want to be the first one up. You want to wait till your opponent is tired before the end of the gauntlet arrives. They're likely to be eager, as they are fairly far ahead of the competition, as well as District 69 fairly far ahead of the competition in Europe. Yep. The clear favorites heading into that gauntlet there. But that is going to conclude week number 3 for us, the champion circuit.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. Now, remember, we do have a giveaway. And so what we're going to do is we're going to keep the stream on for about 3 minutes. Basically, we'll pick a winner. And if you haven't entered it, you have 3 minutes to do so. So hopefully you do it quickly. And you may be able to win a Founders Pack or some crystals. You'll have the choice at which you'd like. And we'll message you if you are one of the winners. My name is Rainday. Signing off today. Of course, I've got Hi-Rez Pretty Hair as well. We'll see you all next week. During the week, we'll probably be streaming a little bit. And, of course, next weekend for the final week of the Challenge Champions Circuit.